I was so excited to be invited to talk about eAssist today for just a moment. I ran into eAssist about 5 years ago, and a client of mine who in Chicago, who I'm doing a boot camp with actually soon, he started using eAssist. And I was like, well, what's going to happen? And are they going to process properly? And et cetera, et cetera. And they did a marvelous job. And he has not looked back. So he's been a client for 5 years. All right. So there's that happened. Then what happened is a hygienist that I worked with about 8 years ago contacted me, and she was working for eAssist, doing processing claims and raising her son. And and she just told me about it from the inside, and I really loved everything I heard about it. And I recommend it to all my clients. Whether they're heavy in the insurance or whether they're not, they're all processing some insurance and having to deal with it. So it's just a blessing to be able to have eAssist do the narratives, process the material, make sure all of the information that's posted in the chart is correct. And one of the things that I love from my dental teams, some of the younger people who are doing front office administration, they're not that experienced in insurance, and insurance is changing all the time. And so they use their eAssist support team as really mini trainers to help them understand it better. And I really like that. And they ask me questions, and I say, call them. They know the real scoop. So I love it for that. My latest client has two really large offices in San Diego, and they do a lot of dentistry, a lot of prosthodontic type dentistry, all on four. And the amount of time they were spending on their insurance and their receivables had gotten so high. But now it's just not the case. They're low, they're controlled, they have their commitment to zero in 90 days. We're not there yet but they're headed that direction. So I never hesitate to recommend eAssist. And one of the reasons why is that they were working with a client of mine. This is about 3 years ago. And the client, I'm on a vacation trip, and the client calls me and he says, if you don't call eAssist and handle this, I'm going to throw them out. I went, what? Anyway, and so I called one of my contacts over at eAssist, and I said, what's going on? And she says, find out what the problem is. And I said, okay, I'll do that. And I did. I found out what the problem was. And we communicated about the problem. We didn't make anybody wrong. We realized we really weren't aligned with the teams. The team was not aligned with how the front office wanted it to flow. And just without any kind of excuses or anybody being defensive, they just got us a new team. And they are clients to this day. They are happy clients to this day. And they just lost one of their team members. Actually, she retired after 40 years, and they haven't replaced her. They just have eAssist. Now we're looking for someone because we need a treatment coordinator, but eAssist has really provided that work, and they're a phenomenal practice. So I have no qualms about recommending eAssist, and no qualms about if there's ever anything that's not quite a fit, just communicate, because they'll sort it out and they'll find a fit that works for you. So that's my 2 cents on eAssist.